All right, this is section 2.2 on inductive reasoning. So inductive reasoning is the process of observing data, recognizing patterns, and making generalizations about those patterns. When you use inductive reasoning to make a generalization, that generalization is called a conjecture. And we're going to be looking at a ton of conjectures in this geometry book. So let's look at an example of an inductive reasoning problem. Let's say I have this little diagram of these pictures, and we're going to be we're going to look for a pattern. So what do you notice about shapes 1, 3, and 5? Hopefully, you've noticed that they're all circles, divided in half, and that half of it is shaded. But notice what's happening to the shading. This one's on top, this one's to the left, this one's at the bottom. And then I want you to look at the pattern in shapes 2, 4, and 6. So these are all polygons. All three of them have this triangular set of little dots inside. The top one is solid. The two on the bottom are open. Notice that on the second shape, it's a 3-sided figure. On the fourth shape, it's a 5-sided figure. On the sixth shape, it's a 7-sided figure. So hopefully you're starting to see this pattern. Sorry, running out of room here. So let's think about drawing the next two shapes. So I know that the 7th shape is going to be a circle, and because the 5th shading was on the bottom and we're moving around counterclockwise, that the shading on the 7th shape is going to be to the right. I also know that the 6th shape, or the 8th shape, sorry, is going to be a polygon, and it's going to have 9 sides. Because on these, the number of sides is always greater than the number of the shapes. And then it's going to have that triangular pattern. That's inductive reasoning. So what about the 25th shape? Well, that's going to take a little more thinking, isn't it? I know that 25 is an odd number, so it's going to be a circle. And let's see if we can figure out where the shading is going to be. So I'm just going to draw little arrows, and I'm just going to show you how I did this. So the first shape was up, the third shape was to the left, the 5th shape was down, the 7th shape was to the right, right? So this is 1, 3, 5, 7. The 9th shape is going to be up. The 11th is, and we can just do this until we're done. The 15th shape is this way. And if you carry on this pattern, you will find that the 5th shape, or the 25th shape, is going to be shaded to the right. All right, let's take this one step further. What about the 30th shape? Well, I know that the 30th shape is going to be a polygon, and the number of sides is going to be one more than the number of the shape. I'm not going to draw this. I'm not drawing a 31 shape figure. But I do know that the 30th shape is going to be a 31 sided figure, polygon, with the triangular pattern inside of it, like that. And that is inductive reasoning.